Shemai Yasharala Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Akkad Shemai Yasharala Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Akkad Shemai Yasharala Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Akkad. Alright. Alright. Shalom Yasharala, Shalom. Peace Israel. Before I get started with this lesson, I gotta give all the praises, all the honor, and all the glory to our Heavenly Father and His only beloved Son Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, and for water, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for another beautiful day. Another blessed day here on this planet Idon and the water. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for waking me up, waking us up this morning. To Shapah, beautiful for your family and the water. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for His everlasting grace and mercy and favor that He has shown to bestow upon us here in these last days and the water. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for the spirit of life, the breath of life, the Kakodash, the Holy Spirit that you have breathed into our nostrils once more, causing us to remember ourselves again here in these last days. The water. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for the opportunity to teach His word and truth and sincerity and the water. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for my seafoods, that apostles and elders of GMS rule well, and they teach well in the branches that teach just like them. And peace and blessings to the Bayav Dawadat Asa David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom. And I had wanted to do a quick lesson on this. Currently in the bathroom at the plantation right now. My phone's about to die. So I actually had wanted to continue Psalm 73 because on the highways and byways, couple days on the highways and byways, my last highways and byways, I had ran out of storage on my phone, and I had to clear up, I had to delete some stuff and delete apps and stuff, and I gotta clear up my storage so I can have more storage. And my phone just cut off, so I had wanted to do a quick lesson on this real quick. Well, I just wanted to finish out Psalm 73, the chapter. I don't remember where I was, but I'm gonna start, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, I don't remember where it cut off at, but I'm gonna start somewhere. I'm gonna start at verse 20, and just finish out the rest, right? So I'm gonna start at verse 20. Psalm 73 and 20, it says, "As a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord Yahushai, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image." And yes, because you can link that up, you can link that precept up, I think, in the book of Psalms, chapter 119. It is time for thee, O Lord, to work, man. You see, and the great King Yahweh Shemashai is working mightily in the earth at this time, man. With everything going on, the prophetic sayings, the holy oracles is literally being made manifest. It's coming forth. You see, the prophecies, man, because the King is beginning to awake. You see, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai is a great power that hideth Himself. But now we're living in a time where the Lord is going to show Himself again. And He's showing Himself right now to His children, the electos, the elect of Yasharala, and He's going to physically show Himself to all flesh. So as a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. Yeah, the image of the beast, the image of Baal, this beast system. Yahweh Shemashai is getting ready to cast down this whole beast system, man. Oh my goodness, call halal, Yahweh Shema Shai. It's gonna take place in due time, though. See, everything has to. The Lord said, all these things has to be fulfilled first before I, that stone, that white stone, that Daniel was explaining to Nebuchadnezzar, that smoke the statue. See, that represents also the Lord despising the heathen's image. See, so that's beautiful right there. Verse 21, thus my heart was grieved, and I was pricked in my reins. Verse 22, so foolish was I and ignorant. I was as a beast before we came into this knowledge. Hey, this is beautiful, man. I love my forefathers, man. Like it's like the more we really get into the scriptures, and then you realize, like, wow, bro, like we're really like it's just like there's no way this book belongs to the so-called white man. Like, when you read it, you be like, dang, bro, there's no way this book belongs to the so-called Chinese man. Now, Israel is scattered. Israel was scattered into all nations. Israel looked like all nations, but the spirit, the spirit beareth witness with our spirit. The spirit of this book, the spirit of these scriptures bear witness with our spirit right now as I speak. Because what? So foolish was I. Man, I was a foolish mortal before I woke up to the truth, man. I was foolish. I thought I knew what was going on. I thought, I had it going for myself in the world. I thought I had, I thought I was pretty much, I don't know, man. Like, I just thought when we were in the world, you thought, like, I don't know how to say it, but like, I would say I thought I had it. I had it going for myself, I would say. When I ain't know shit, I was foolish. And this is what my king is saying too. So foolish was I, and ignorant, and I was ignorant. Because here it is. At one point in time, I was actually a scoffer. I was a scorner myself before, the spirit of understanding truly came upon me. The Ruach HaKodesh truly entered into my nostrils. I was ignorant too, bro. I was talking shit, scoffing, mocking. You know what I'm saying? I was ignorant. I was as a beast before thee. I was doing beastly things. Oh my goodness. Like, this is facts. Like, I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Verse 23, nevertheless, I am continually with thee. Thou hast hold of me by my right hand. And this precept right here is heavy, especially for me in my life, in my lifetime right now, because I literally, and I made a video about this. I literally had a vision of Malak Yahweh Shai of Nazareth himself visiting my temple when I in a vision by night. And he was glorious, man, when he pulled up on me. And I seen his fathership. I seen all the beautiful, like, colors. He was showing me the color spectrum. It was just magnificent. It was majestic, man. It was just right. And he had, and the doors had opened. The fathership door had opened. He walked out. He walked out all cool and majestic. He had on an all white garment down to the foot. He had on like a golden belt, and his hair, I could have seen his hands, I could see his feet, but I couldn't see his face. His face was shining too much. Like, the glow, he was glowing so much. It was just, you can't even imagine how. Oh, and the transfiguration. Remember when he was Peter and them on Peter and John, you know what I'm saying? And they was with the Lord, and he showed them the transfiguration. That's what I saw in my vision. Like, I saw him in his glory. Like, I seen his glorious body, his extraterrestrial form. Like, I seen him in his perfection. You know how Cell be like, I'm perfect. Cell be like, perfect. Well, I seen the Lord in his perfect form. And he walked. It was a personal, like, it was personal. It was just me and him, just mano a mano, man to man. It was personal. And then when he walked out of the when the doors had opened, the smoke had came out. He walked out and he was cool with it. You know, he had a swagger to it. He was walking towards me, and he had me in like a force, like you know how Darth Vader be having people in a force grip and they can't move. That's how he had me. But I was able to move just a little bit because I didn't really know what was going on, but I knew this man wasn't a normal man. And then when I woke up, I realized, I was like, oh snap, I know exactly who that was. Like the spirit just jumped on me, and I started writing everything down. I was like, oh yeah, this is the king. This is him. This is the man. One time, I couldn't deny it. And like I said, he was walking towards me, and he extended out his right arm unto me. He extended out his right arm unto me. And he was pretty much telling me to come to him, come back to him, pretty much what he was telling me. And I couldn't move. I tried to bow down before his feet, but I couldn't. He like had me in a force like hold. I was moving in slow motion, and I tried to bow down to him, but I couldn't. And then the dream ended. So nevertheless, I am continually with thee. Thou hast hold of me by my right hand. See, the Lord woke me up. The Lord restored my soul. One time. He restored my soul, man. He brought me out. He brought me to his marvelous light because I was in darkness. Verse 24, thou shalt guide me with thy counsel. The Lord introduced me to his holy ministry. He guided me to his holy men, the prophets of old. He told me exactly who to watch, he was telling me exactly who to listen to, who to watch. But I had to have discernment myself. But, the Spirit led me, to my beautiful seafoods. And I know 100% facts my Father is dealing with them. Who I learned from the head apostles and the elders of GMS. I don't care what nobody say. And of course, you got the branches. You got the branches that teach us just like them. Yahweh Razah, we are a part of, the branches that, that extend out. You see, that's, the Lord is divine. What the Lord say? The Lord say he is divine. I am divine. Ye are the branches. That's why I say, and the branches that teach us just like them. Guess what? We're all connected to the vine. It makes sense, right? The vine is Yahweh Shah of Nazareth. We are the branches, right? So thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory. So what is our destiny? Wait, Lord, so you're trying to tell me, wait a minute. wait a minute. Because I read in the scriptures, the plenteous that's made ready, the glory to come, right? Well, in that X-Men movie, what Apocalypse say? Oh, in that X-Men movie, Apocalypse, he represented Yahweh Shai, by the way. When he was talking to Professor X, Professor X was like, he was telling Professor X, oh, you see it, don't you? When Apocalypse was talking to Professor X, Apocalypse was like, oh, you see it, don't you? You see the glory to come. And that's what I see. I see the glory to come. That's what he pretty much showed me. And this is what I'm reading. Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory. Yahweh, we be of that majestic number, the elect, the eclectos. You see? And Yahweh, what Apostle Paul say? In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye at the last trump, we shall what? We shall not all sleep, but we shall what? We shall all be changed. This corruptible shall be incorruptible. This mortal shall be turned into this mortal shall be turned into a immortal. The everlasting tabernacle is written in the book of 2nd Esdras. I think that's chapter 2. The everlasting tabernacles are prepared for you. Watch. Verse 25. Whom have I in heaven but thee? What? Whom have I in heaven but thee? And there is none upon earth that I desire beside thee. This is how I feel. And Yahweh, and this is how the elect feel. We don't desire anything else but Yahweh Shem Shai and his ways at this time. No, we can't keep him 100%. We are in the flesh. We still go off. I still go off. You see? But our spirits are willing. Our spirits want to serve the Lord 100%, 24/7. But our flesh is freaking weak. This is why the Lord It's beautiful. The Lord knows what he's doing. The Lord knows we need to get out of this corruptible flesh, man. Because this flesh is weighing down the soul. It presses down the soul. That's what Wisdom of Solomon said in the book of Wisdom of Solomon. That was Yahweh Shai in the reincarnation, man. The flesh presses down the soul. See? Verse 26, my flesh, my what? What Malak Dawadah say? My flesh and my heart faileth, man. It faileth, man. But God, but Yahweh Shai Shai, the true living God, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Verse 27, for lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. What? For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go a whoring from thee. Holy crap. This is what we don't want. I don't want to deal with this. Right? Verse 28, but it is good for me. It is what, Malak Dawadah? But it is good for me to draw near to God, Yahweh Shai Shai. I have put my trust in the Lord power, that I may declare all thy works. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, and for water, Yahweh Shai Shai, again, for the opportunity to teach us word in truth and sincerity, and shalom to the elect, shalom.